that all went then, because, yeah, it's been a while. Good morning, everybody. This is going to be an early morning stream today. Be taking on the 3-6 Chicago Bears. I am the 8-1 Cleveland Browns. Let's see, he's a new user. What kind of talent he's got. So he's loading in right now. We'll get this figured out shortly. See if our defensive tactics can get us another dub today, and we hope it does, because this defense has been on fire. She's on fire. Bro, I fucked up the other day. I was putting my bong down where I always put it, and like, it's a little hidey spot, so like, it's on a ledge, and I put it there, and I went to grab it the next day. Bro, it was half hanging off. I don't know how that thing even balanced. Oh god, I gotta poop before we start, so if he messages me, let him know. Ow! Swear, if there's one good thing about my illness, it's that bowel movements are fast.
Get out.
Get out.
Good job,
Good job,
Acuna.
Acuna.
Get out. Get out. Aw. If you put that in the corner, Ozuna, it's a home run.
It's one thing I'm starting to get a little bit better at, especially in user games, is directional hitting. Because I was fucking taking it to center, taking it to right, taking it to left on Don. I think I hit a home run each direction of the field. At least
Just
during that
fouled
game.
you all. Oh my God. Adam Duvall just hit a home run.
Nice.
That man that I said was struggling on a contact hit, no less.
You gotta learn his whatchamacallit, his ratings across the board.
Let me go put some clothes in the wash. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Alright, let's get it.
come at you from the shores of Lake Erie. EA Sports has the coverage of the NFL. Moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the Cleveland Browns. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Amfl Hilliard on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First carry for Nick Chubb. Trucks through him. Oh, man, right.
Oh, there we go. Good start. Good start.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39.
That's how we like to start games here, Nick. Make that defense fucking regret they even try to tackle your ass.
Inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Chubb. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
Oh, whoa.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Decided to hit it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
That just fucking hurt.
That's a great start for the game for me. Chubb broke off a 39-yard run on the first play of the game, then broke off another 12 on the second, and then backup running back hit 6 on the next play. So we're 1st and 10. We're 2nd and 4 on the Bears 19.
That's complete to his running
Good
back,
stuff.
Taylor. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14.
I was walking through the living room without a shirt on, putting my clothes in the wash. My roommate saw I still had my Band-Aid on from where I got tased. And just stood up, didn't say a word, and just ripped it off.
Oh my god, what a good man.
Good man. You didn't hear the fucking Wookiee war cry I let out?
No.
The impressive opening drive continues and just
I swear to God, the noise, it was worse than when I actually got tased.
Oh, man.
Apparently I handled it really well, though, because everybody started showing me their videos. This one girl sounded like a chicken. She said fuck. She just kept saying fuck, 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 fuck. She sounded like a chicken.
Oh, goodness. All right, he got me in 3rd and 3 here on the 6. Let's see what we can do here.
My cutoff man just screwed me out of an out.
Mayfield down.
Good hit.
Solid coverage by the Bears D.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense.
8-3-10 off the clock, though, so let's see if we can get this quick 3 and get on defense and see how he plays.
Quite a sight here. Cody Parkey for the field goal try against the Bears.
Funny enough, I'm playing baseball. A buddy of mine sent me a meme, said, oh, Greg Maddox must have painted this house. Because the only thing touched was the corners.
And it does. They went to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense,
You know what?
Right.
I'll say that Braves rotation was probably one of the best of all time.
Oh, I mean, it's disgusting.
Because at one
defense.
point, you had Tom Glavine, Greg Maddux, and there was somebody else. I forget what the other guy's name was off the top of my head. Maybe Smoltz? No, he's a recent one, isn't he?
No, Smoltz is in the broadcasting booth at this point, so no, definitely not. Smoltz is part of that rotation. It's Smoltz, Glavine, and Maddux.
At their 25-yard line. They will run for the first time.
Good tackle right there, Owusu. Oh, and I just destroyed his lineman on that play as well. Oof.
Quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers.
You wrong for that.
Close to the line of scrimmage.
I didn't mean to. He just got bull rushed and he's hurt. His arm is like, he was literally like wriggling on the floor in pain. Like, it does not look good.
Stick something to him between the second and the third level.
Let me guess. Miles Garrett.
No, but Jesus Christ, Ronnie.
He was trying to find Anthony Miller there. And it'll bring up
Strained tricep. Yeah, his left guard's out for the game.
Read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Foles. And he finds Montgomery complete.
All right, nice Texas route there, so I got to cover that in the future.
That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten.
So we know that he's going to go back to that because that was the only thing that's worked on those first 3 plays.
We'll call this play significant.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Montgomery hit and the ball is loose.
Okay, that wasn't a fumble, so they're going to review that anyway. That's why I didn't even waste myself. But Usa Koromoa in the first drive has 3 tackles already.
Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The fumble on first down, now here's 2nd down. Foles on the give to Montgomery.
Let's go. Usa Koromoa touched him down, so that's 4 tackles on this drive.
Already put it on the ground once in this first half. They're no gain, just struggling to get going.
Yeah, and what he needs right now, a dose of confidence, which means his guys have to chop a hole, a big one for him, give him a chance to run a little bit and gain some of that confidence back. He didn't get it on that carry.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Foles.
Good defense.
Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw we'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Nearly a pick on 3rd down. We're getting the ball back.
Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Archer, I need you to calm down. It's not zoomy time.
He'll get a chance to return here. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line.
Anytime is zoomy time.
So we write it down, let's throw it on that first drive. We're going to see if we can catch him off guard here. Give him a little bit of a spread set. See what he does.
And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. He'll be here before
I like this
If it ended
a lot.
today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the
Oh my God, Nick Chubb just dead-legged the fuck out of Danny Trevathan. Oh my God.
Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue.
Because I just dead-legged myself out of probably like a 4-yard loss and managed to get 6 out of that.
6 yards was
That
the
feels
pickup
good.
on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They give the Chubb out of the gun. Gets this to the
Good tackle.
for a gain of 4. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield.
Good D. God damn.
Releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there.
So I think we're going to have to start hitting him with some play actions, because I think that's going to how we get our pass game going. Because I already have more incompletions than I did last week in the first quarter.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
Luis Cormo with another tackle. Let's go.
They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground.
Yeah, he's got four confirmed tackles thus far in this quarter.
Head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Foles. Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
Shouldn't have done that.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, the gap man coverage on the
He's going to learn real quick not to test me fucking deep.
Tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands.
Because that's 2 drop picks by my secondary already.
And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Let's go, Miles.
Shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Yeah, our pass defense doing its job right now. Nick Foles 1 of 5 for 23 yards in the first quarter.
They're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Matt Bosher now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. No returning this one. Sails out of bounds. And they'll spot it right at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Now here's a throw, and that's Taywan Taylor with it.
Oh, Taywan said, no, you're not tackling me. Let's go.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
I can definitely tell we're just feeling each other out early because, like, there haven't been too many, like, wild play calls.
I can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season opener opponent. And they had a receiver.
Good D. Very good D.
I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a different story. Long night.
Hopefully he's going to start biting down on these drags so I can start hitting the middle and the deeps, because right now he is starting to take that bait. We're going to see if we can start hitting some intermediates or some swings. There you go. That swing pass was perfect. Brought that corner blitz, leaving that left side a little bit open. We were able to take full-on advantage.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield.
Oh, Seth, you got to hang on to that, bud.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical.
That's frustrating.
Close, get in tight, and knock the ball away.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Spinning past him.
Good tackle. Good wrap up.
40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
See if we can throw him off real quick here. There's that there we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Now that we showed him we can and will run zone, we're going back to man.
2nd and 5.
Montgomery. And he'll get
Koromoa, Jesus Christ, bud.
That one a first down.
Came out of nowhere to make that tackle.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery.
Good wrap up, Garrett.
Across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Foles with a throw caught by the tight end, Kmet. And he'll be
Kmet, you're doing really well right here.
Past the 50. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First down, Chicago.
Into the first, 3-0 Browns. Bears are, however, driving. Let's see if we can get this stopped.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run. Montgomery.
Good tackle, Wilson.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run.
Another loss of the fucking Rays.
Hopefully get to the perimeter later.
The Rays?
You could do worse.
Yeah.
I went fucking 1-4 against them. I mean, no shame.
This is the second one-run loss I've had.
No, I get it. Like, they did it to me like 3 times.
2nd down, Montgomery.
Good D, boys. Good D.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm beating them this time. It's happening.
3rd and 7. Come on. We got to get this stop here, boys. Good sack. Let's go, Ogunjobi. Let's go. I threw him off because I didn't play D-line that play. Dropped into my zone with Koromoa, and he just could not make the read.
That just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Landry now on the return. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
All right, 1st and 10 Browns on our own 18-yard line after that punt return by Jarvis Landry. Let's see what we can do here. We need to get some points because right now our defense is doing the best they can do, but we're not going to win if we can't score and capitalize on our fantastic defense today.
That answer is 1, and that's not going to get it done in a ball.
And there's Jarvis with a big reception there.
End zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
31-yard pass to Jarvis on the cross. Seth Williams picks up a nice little block to give him a little bit of extra yardage there with his big ol' ass.
2 minutes gone by the 2nd quarter.
Hey, he messaged me. He's like, I can't move the ball at all. Your corners are wild.
Looking to throw on first down. They set up the screen to Chubb.
Oh! Nick Chubb, you disrespectful bitch.
Oh, God, what'd he do?
Oh, he just fucking spun off a tackle, just like ran a screen, and Surtain tried to wrap him up, and he just said, nope.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 34. Chubb on the counter.
There you go. Follow your blocks, Chubb. Let's go, buddy. I've gotten way better at running the ball this year behind the tackles. This feels nice. But I think I've also been, like, putting a little more focus on actually putting together a cohesive game plan going into these games. Because last season I felt like I wung it too much. Right now, Chubb's got 7 carries for 81 yards halfway through the second quarter.
They really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game was starting to come to the
Nah, I'm not going to run your fucking favorite play. I don't know how to run it like that.
What?
That tight end screen. Like, I don't have the timing down for it, and I don't want to just kill momentum inside his red zone with a pick six.
You gotta have some tight ends with some levels.
I mean, Hooper does, and so does Njoku, but I don't trust them that much.
I mean, you know, there's been a couple of times that, you know, Samples had to kill a man when he catches the screen.
Ooh, Chubb's in the zone, baby. That's a problem. He's going to Chubber Chubb, and I'm out.
He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third.
Yeah, that was a read play all the way on that pass. Ooh, I forgot about that play action seams play. That's getting called later because he's going to bite on that, and Taylor's going to get the fuck open.
The Browns on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're
really?
Up against a 3rd and 1
That's terrible.
Situation.
Oh, Jesus, I deserved to get picked off there, but I didn't, thank God. No, we're not going to go for it again. Coach just wants me to keep going for it in the red zone on fourth and whatevers, but I'm going to take the easy points. Our defense is just smothering this man down the field, so if he can't stop the man coverage, we're going to keep it up. I mean, that's what this defense is built for around Asante Samuel, Greedy Williams, Grantel Pitt, and Denzel Ward. I mean, at this point, Ronnie Harrison just needs to get a little bit better in coverage because he's a great support safety in the run game. I mean, that dude just, like, I think his 95 hit power is just redonkulous.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchdown.
All right, so we're 6-0 Browns, looking at 5:06 in the second quarter.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot
Good
of
hit.
questions.
Oh my God, Ronnie. Just as I'm talking about your hit power, you just come in and club the running back on that screen. Holy shit.
In order to try and fashion together a drive.
And he got 9.5 out of it, but I'm not gonna fault him. A great play call, but goddamn, Ronnie, you just came screaming across the field to make that play, bud.
As they come up on 2nd and inches. A give to Montgomery out of the gun.
Good wrap up. Great wrap up, Ogunjo or Sheldon. Sheldon made that fucking play. Let's go.
Not only did Dansby Swanson just hit a home run, it was one of those where he just walked.
Definitely in the second half.
Oh yeah, like I said, I had one against Don yesterday that went for 498.
That's what I've been trying to do with you, Freddie. Good hit. Freddie Freeman has a bad shift on him whenever he comes into
good tackle.
Whenever he comes in, where basically the entire defense will shift to the right.
Yep.
So I stay trying to bloop into the left field.
Yeah, it's not a bad play. It's really hard, and they shift to the right for the reason of the fact that that's where you're going to hit him predominantly. Good tackle, Sheldon.
Big Bear, where was that? How far was that? It doesn't say.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position.
I'm going to come out 4 wide. Say, I like. We can do this too.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
All right. We got this pitcher shell-shocked. He's at 22 pitches in the first inning.
That's fine. I'll take this fucking pass interference, Greedy, because you actually got beat there.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
All right, we're going to
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 20.
Oh, I overplayed that. God damn it.
Inside the 15 he goes. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down at will.
Yeah, he's driving now. We got to get a pick.
Running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops
Oh,
out
has he
for
figured
10,
something
20
out?
yards.
No, it's just a couple bad plays on defense.
Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs?
What's the score?
6-0, right before the 2-minute warning.
Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Rules good so far?
Yeah, he's playing fantastically. Damn, this fullback got some wheels. All right.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Toss left to Montgomery. And he
Good touchdown. Good drive.
Chicago.
Oh my God, did he just take the lead on you?
Yeah, no, it was a long drive. I got 2 minutes, 8 seconds, 2 timeouts right before the half. So looking like 7-6 Bears. Yep. 7-6 Bears. 2:08 left in the first half. 7-play, 81-yard drive. 2:58 off the clock. So you got it together. We just got to get our defense back on track here. He mixed it up a little bit, so we'll figure something out.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Hilliard will elect to not return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
He's been clean with the ball, and I thought that's what's really helped him. He's not taking big risks downfield unless he really knows he's got a chance. But he's also realizing how dangerous the corners are, so...
Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them,
there you go, Chubb. Make sure you don't lose yards there.
on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
You see the first look of 5 wide here now, buddy. Let's see what we can do here.
Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando.
He's running man, so we'll see who we can beat here.
Yup. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Nice catch, Hoop. Good post route, good catch, good run.
Oh, just fouling a home run for my pitcher.
Mayfield. He'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield. Oh, that was dangerous.
Good D. Good D.
Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Should have the room for the screen here. Yes, sir.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Great fucking running, Chubb. Let's go. Holy screenplay. Let's go, boys. It's one of the first times I've ever been able to like break back inside on the screen and then break back outside.
You motherfucker! 2 for 2 with 2 home runs!
So Chubb's already got about 120 total yards in the first half between the pass and the rush.
Yeah, he just said Chubb's a beast.
Yeah, as he beasts him again. Oh, down goes Jedrick Wills on the left side. Fortunately, we got a hidden development, 70 overall left tackle. So, I mean, we're okay. We're okay. We just got to scheme to block on that side a little bit more now.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Good sack.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack.
We're honestly going to play this really safe here. Yeah, we're going to play this safe. This breaks, but they're expecting this to be a pass. I know I would. Yeah, that's all we did right there. We just set the ball even. Foot contusion, that's fine, Jedrick. You can come back in the second half. You'll get time. Call timeout right before the half here. We're going to line up for the field goal to potentially go up 9-7 at the half. It's 3 trips inside the red zone, no touchdowns, so we're going to have to work on that in the second.
This from 36 yards out.
Yeah, we're probably going to take a 9-7 lead into the half.
It's 9-7. So a little late drama in the first half as that kick will give them.
But our defense is doing exactly what it needs to do this game, which is keep the deep ball out of the equation.
And we go into the half with a new leader.
This will make it into the end zone.
Like, all I can really say there is that, realistically, the only reason we even gave up that 7 is Greedy got beat and got called for that DPI, giving up 37 on that play. All right, he's going to kneel it. We're going to take it at the halftime, 9-7 for sure. Good half. This guy's got good defense, too, so the fact that I've got no turnovers right now is a testament to good play calling, if anything, because we're not taking risks either.
As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Yeah, this dude's playing phenomenally, honestly. Like, rules-wise, he's a joy to play.
He's going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And this carries into the end zone.
Oh, I gotta get whoever it is when I'm on kick returns. Mac Wilson just be fucking trucking fools. Even when the dude's taking a knee, he's just like, nah, bitch, fuck you.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first.
Good wrap-up, Sheldon.
And he'll be upended at the 28.
Right now, our defense is doing great. Devin Montgomery has 13 carries for 41 yards and the touchdown. We've only allowed 104 total yards on defense at the start of the second half. So I'd say our game plan's working great right now.
He realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
On 2nd and 7, Foles.
Oh, great fucking play.
By Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the
Allen Robinson with a nice little grab on that corner route. like the call. We need that 2 over top to prevent that shit from happening again, because I prefer to see Del Pitt dropping down to pick that up. There we go.
They'll run on first down.
Great tackle, Patty.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was beautiful defense right there. Let's go. That's like actually how you're supposed to play that position, dude. That's fucking amazing. Fucking Patty clogged the hole where the fullback was supposed to be blocking, got past him, shrugged him off, and as Wilson was playing his hole. Oh, good defense, Mac Wilson, just as I'm talking about you. Let's go! Just forced the fucking incompletion on great pass defense on man. Let's go, baby.
That's exactly what a top 10 defense can do.
Oh, you're coming 4 wide now. We gotta go dime.
And frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery.
Let's go, Carl Joseph. Nice fucking tackle. Sniff that screen out all day. Let's go, baby.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Now Landry.
Good fucking return, Landry.
Return of 9. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
In zone, move to the right, set your feet, and Taywan Taylor, good catch. It's a pretty pedestrian game here for Baker today, but I mean, compared to what he did last week, where it's never happening again, like I can't replicate that. God damn, Chubb. Yeah, once you get him in the zone, it's really hard to get him out of it.
400 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
This might be our first deep shot of the game if this defense gives me the look I want, and it is not. It's like a cover 4 look. Honestly, we're going to go back to the run here. Psych!
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen?
I like this balance. 15 runs, 15 passes today.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, that's a pick. Oh my god. Oh my, that should have been a pick all day. Thank you, God, for overrunning the fuck out of that. Roquan Smith lit my ass the fuck up.
He'll field this at the 5.
Good fucking defense there, boys. 44-yard punt. The kick returner got it, and he just dragged Terrence Mitchell out of bounds with him. He just had to swing him like 3 times to try to even wrap him up. That was wild.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up.
God damn, boys.
You know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on
Ndamukong Suh and Myles Garrett with the fucking assisted tackles for each other. You're not getting out of either of that, much less together. God damn.
Massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Here's a four-receiver look now. Three of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete.
That would have been so mean.
Force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. He's had trouble.
My fucking Grant Del Pitt just tried to pick up a dropped ball that was lying on top of the dude who dropped it. If that had been considered an interception, I would have fucking howled.
They all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Any change?
Nah, still 9-7, 5:44 left in the third.
Oh, you scored again? Or
Yeah, it scored right before half.
And he will have the Bears first down as
I was putting my clothes in the wash.
Oh, good. He converted a nice little 3rd down there to Anthony Miller.
Should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Koromoa, a nice tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense.
Brian.
Great job
Yo.
there. The point of attack, holding up.
9-3 in the bottom of the third.
Left him no space.
You're down
to
or
try and
up?
run. A really nice job swarming to the ball
Jesus.
carrier.
I've hit through my starting lineup twice now.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, it's a blowout.
That last run.
They just pulled their starting pitcher.
That's a sack right there, Mitchell. Let's go, buddy. Cornerback sack. Let's go.
So one quick, easy analysis.
2nd sack of the game for our defense. We've only taken 1 this afternoon. Our line is really doing well. Honestly, we're gonna.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
We have you know, that's a good call for this right now. I have a feeling he's gonna throw it short and try to beat me a little further.
Sounds like a Tampa too.
They'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Oh my goodness, let's go, D.
To the 38, well shy of the first down. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
There you go, Janovich. Nice 5-yard gain, 6-yard gain there on the fullback dive.
You got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect
Gonna let Chubb get a few plays off where he's not the prime focus on this drive. Held on to 144 total yards so far. We got 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter, so I'd say great effort on D. Oh, that was a terrible. Okay, I mean, we gained positive yards there, so can't call that a complete loss.
Gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will be very
Reach.
close
Oh,
to
Chubb, you got to reach for that, bud. Fucking hell.
And that means 4th down. 2 yards on the pickup.
He's been getting some clutch defensive stops. I've been in 4th and inches more times than I can count.
Away for the 4th time today.
Oh, nice spin. Yeah, his players do not want to be tackled. It's taken a gang to get some of these guys down.
Will take over with a new set of downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
All right, Koromoa, you're going to clean that mess up. Thank you.
Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. On 2nd and 1. Foles.
Oh, great call.
This one out to his fullback. And they'll get
Okay, that's some animation hell right there.
15 yards
What'd you
on the
do?
play, first down.
No, I mean, he called the screen, and then, like, his fullback's trying to go down, and, like, 3 of my guys are, like, gang tackling him, but he won't go down. He didn't move anywhere, he just wouldn't go down.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game. On first down, it's Montgomery. And a
There we go. We shut that shit down right there.
And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery.
Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Yes fucking way, sir.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Into the third, 9-7 Browns.
Get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Let's go. Good fucking defense, boys. 4th and 11 on the 39. Let's see what they do here. It's a long fucking field goal attempt. Let's see what he got.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for a 4th quarter lead.
He might be short. No, he got it. Wow.
He got every bit of that one.
10-9.
From 56 yards out. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the 4th quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
The defense is doing all they can do right now. We just got to put something together here on offense.
If they miss that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield. So
How much time is left?
9:48. We got time. Chubb just needs to finish and take over. Like, that's literally it. He's gotten us into the red zone more times than I can count. It just, you know, we've got 3 trips to the red zone and 3 field goals, and that's our scoring.
Now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I tell you just how bored I am with this right now. With this game, I am pitching with my catcher.
Now Mayfield.
No way.
What'd you do?
Just fucking pick, dude. I gotta focus.
You gotta tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on first down. It's Montgomery.
Cormo with another fucking pounding on that running back. Let's go.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before,
good defense, Harrison.
Possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover. This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another
Cormo has got 7 solo tackles. I can't even imagine how many assists he has.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Foles.
Let's go. That's the defense I need. Let's go. I don't think he... Yeah, we just forced a stop. He's on my 42. He's probably going to kick another field goal, but like...
Here's Matt Bosher now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Yeah, this is away, and I don't think Landry will get a chance to return here. This is going to go well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Still down 10-9, 8:31 left in the 4th quarter.
Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
There we go, Chubb. We're going to have to ride you to the finish, man.
2 to go on 2nd down.
This passing offense just not it today.
Old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, rolled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters.
There you go, Chubb.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Mayfield hands to Chubb on the draw.
Oh, nice draw play, Chubb. Let's go.
2nd and 2.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Nice catch, Chubb.
His running back, Nick Chubb. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
There we go. Our first 3rd down conversion of the game at a best time you could have it. Let's go.
You said your first?
Yeah, he's had me 0-7 on 3rds all game. He's a solid defensive user, and he's playing a clean game. I can't even hate.
So after 2 first downs, they get another.
I'll be sorry if I take this L, but you know.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And no room
I'm not really in the business of L taking right now, so I got to figure something out.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Here's Mayfield. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. He's got a first down.
God damn, Chubb.
And all the way down to the 33-yard line.
You just told 2 defenders to literally hold your fucking nuggets.
Here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown.
He moved into a really odd fucking setup and just gave Chubb the wide open swing pass, and he just shrugged two corners off. Just no.
The rest of the team relaxed too.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
There you go, Jamal. Nice fucking run. 4:55 left, and we're on his 29. Honestly, the way we're doing this, we could probably eat away most of the rest of this game.
Only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And I think that's what he's worried about right now at the moment.
Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
What's the score?
10-9.
Jesus.
This time it's Chubb.
Might not need to. There you go, Chubb. Good fucking run.
Shy of the 10. That one good for a first down.
The halfback wham was great. Fucking great pickup block by fucking, what's his face, Hooper.
Yeah, you gotta have a good tight end run that play.
Oh yeah, I just had a giant hole at that point. Oh, and that's a big hole right there.
A good display of power, but it will only get him just
All right, we got to finish this now.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
All right, Chubb, I need you to get in this end zone here, buddy.
They toss it left side to Chubb.
Oh, let's go!
To the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Quick pitch, clogged the entire left side. I pull back to the middle. Whoever the hell was in my way just got told to fuck off.
Touchdown?
Oh yeah, Chubb just broke like 2 wrap-ups in order to make it happen.
Mayfield to throw it.
Good 2-point conversion there. 17-10, Browns lead. 3:27 left in the game.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Dansby Swanson has RBI'd 6 of my 9 runs today.
Jesus Christ, that's a big day. He's going to get that player of the game for sure. All right.
Well, yeah, and he's at bat too, with 1 out. So probably going to be a sacrifice bunt.
The Bears offense ready to go for their
All right, boys, we need one more stop here. This is really it.
Well,
Good
sacrifice
tackle,
round.
Miles, because they just gave up everything.
No. They called it an error, but I would hope he still gets the RBI even if it's an error.
Nah, you don't. If it's an error, it don't even count as a run batted in because he didn't bat it in. It was an error.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Foles. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Foles.
Good tackle behind the line. Let's go, boys.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
I got greedy, but it's
Ogunjobi stops the screen for a 2-yard loss. Let's go, baby.
Fourth quarter,
2-minute warning. Let's go.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Oh, you got to pick that off there, buddy. Come on, Carl.
Good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And in Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll look to throw. And the throw
Oh, Terrence Mitchell, you sexy bitch, let's go.
When you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
All right, he's going now. Let's see.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete.
Oh, no, poor guy.
Time remaining, and the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field.
I thought I just gave up a home run ball, but he came down and he dropped it. Anthony Janovich, or Andy Janovich, Jesus Christ. What was that, 15 yards there on that fullback dive, baby?
For the Browns, a gain of 12. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively, kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
You say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you.
You just took Chubb out of the zone. Good job.
Where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
I don't know why you waited that long to call it there, bud.
Upcoming second down play. And again, it's Chubb. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important
I didn't use the stretch all game. Good for me.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And brought
there we go. That's game.
Before they're inside the 25. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
At the 23-yard line.
I had my mic on mute the whole time. Did you win?
I'm kneeling it out right now. 17-10. One turnover completed for either side combined. It was me with that Baker Mayfield interception. But our defense, I don't even think gave up 200 yards today.
Wow.
It's like the 3rd or 4th time that's happened this year. Put some fucking respect on my name.
You're going to take respect when I pound you into the fucking dirt next time we play.
It says here, how many points did you score on me last game?
More than anybody else this season.
No, the cheesy Ravens user scored 34 on me, but he doesn't count, so probably, yeah.
Exactly.
The Browns in victory formation now.
Like, if I didn't have to deal with that bullshit, I'd probably actually be undefeated right now.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense
Yeah, that's a wild game, though. 17-10, that's probably the most defensive game I've played in a long time. Probably since week 2, at least.
That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there...
Yeah, I finished with 365 yards of offense, held the Bears to 189.
Just love the execution, love the tenacity.
I'll take it. That's what we call a quality win.
So for the Browns, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll get another home date next week as the Raiders will come to town. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll have a quick turnaround as they're back in action Thursday at noon Eastern for the traditional Thanksgiving Day game.
All right, but, another game where QB did not have a touchdown pass, didn't have 150 yards passing.
We'll see you next time.
And Baker didn't, like I said, Baker wasn't great today. Baker was 12 of 20 for 170 and a pick. Sacked once. So the sack numbers have come down significantly this season. Nick Foles, 12 of 24 for 138, no touchdowns, no picks. Nick Chubb led the way rushing, of course, 23 carries for 164 and a touchdown. Bears' leading rusher was David Montgomery, 21 carries for 60 yards and a touchdown. He also put the ball on the ground once in the first quarter. They did recover it. Andy Janovich finished 3 carries for 20 yards. Jamal Williams, 3 carries for 11 yards. Taywan Taylor had 1 rush for a yard on a RPO. Nick Chubb also led the way receiving today, 6 catches for 84 yards. Taywan Taylor had 3 catches for 34, Jarvis 2 for 12, Hooper 1 for 20, and Seth Williams, the only player on the team with a drop. But he got absolutely blown up. I can't even fault him for that. Again, Jack Conklin was the only person to give up a sack today. That's been the common theme with this team. Defensively, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah led the team in tackles with 9 total, 7 solo, 4 tackles for a loss. Good God. And a forced fumble. Jesus Christ. Sack leaders for our team today were Larry Ogunjobi and Terrence Mitchell. Let's see. How many deflections did we have? Because I feel like we had quite a few. Yeah, we had 2 from Ronnie Harrison, 1 from Greedy, 1 from Terrence, 1 from Carl, 1 from Del Pitt. I don't know why Austin Hooper has a pass deflection, but apparently he's got one. Denzel Ward and Mac Wilson. So all of his passes that he threw that were incomplete, they were all contested. There was no open lanes for him to throw into today, which is beautiful. That means our defense is starting to really, really, really fucking vibe. Kicking wise today, Cody Parkey, 3 of 3, long of 36. He made the extra point, so he had a nice day. He was a significant part of the reason we won. Gillen punted 4 times for 191, 47-yard average today, 40 yards net. It's a not bad day for punting. Kick returning, Hilliard, still average. Landry, punt returning, average. But all said and done, another fantastic showing from the Cleveland Browns, and especially the Cleveland Browns defensive unit. We're looking forward to playing the Oakland Raiders next week to extend this record to 10-1 and put a throat punch on the AFC and basically show them that this is our conference the rest of this season and that we are getting this 1 seed. Let's see how many upgrades we got, though, because we finished 3 of our 4 goals today. We only achieved send the fans home happy and brick wall at home under 250 yards allowed, obviously. We just didn't sack them 4 times today, so the defensive line didn't really do their job. We just shut down the run game, so I'm proud of that. The amount of tackles for loss we had, fantastic. Right now we've met a shit ton of team goals already. We're on track to meet a bunch of others. So we're getting there. Coach is doing well. Baker Mayfield and Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah received an upgrade today. Upgrade Baker Mayfield's throw, or deep, whatever you fucking call that shit. Strong arm.
Deep accuracy.
Yeah, so strong arm's up. His deep accuracy is honestly really not bad. I just need to get that shit up a little bit more. His medium accuracy did just go up +2, so he's sitting at 86 medium accuracy, 87 short, and 84 deep. So it could be better. It could be way worse. But Baker Mayfield's starting to develop a bit better. He's the 15th best quarterback in the league, and I'd like to see that in the top 1 or 2 by the time we're done. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah again receives player upgrade. So we're going to continue to upgrade the power and the speed rusher at this point because realistically, those ratings are inexcusably low. And if we want to see him take the next move, the next step on this team, he needs to get the power and finesse moves up because right now he's a great coverage linebacker. 74 zone coverage. He's got 85 speed, 87 excel, 83 tackle, 83 hit power, 83 pursuit, 73 play rec, 73 awareness. His agility's at 86 at the linebacker position. Like he's a good player. He's already the 22nd ranked linebacker in the league at the left outside linebacker position in his rookie year. So, this guy's got, the sky's the limit with him right now. Mac Wilson's getting an upgrade today. His speed rusher is lacking, so we're going to take a shot on that. He gets up to a 76 overall. His finesse moves, his play recognition, his tackle went up. So his finesse moves are still in the 50s, so that's got to be a priority on getting those up. He's kind of the same situation as Owusu-Koramoah. He's great in the coverage aspect of things, great in tackling, great in speed and all that, but he's not great getting to the quarterback. So if we can fix that, this team's going to start having problems for everybody if they have to start worrying about everything besides Myles Garrett. Sheldrick Redwine, we're going to get him into the scheme and boost his zone skills. He actually got a speed boost, a zone coverage boost, pursuit, awareness, and acceleration out of this. Got his speed up to a 91, so he might actually see a little more playing time on the field now within the defense, especially with injuries, because he might be one of our fastest players on the field defensively, which is really good. He's just not great coverage-wise. Dude can hit, he's fast, but, that's about it. And then Nick Harris, our backup center, 70 overall already. He's in his second year in the league. So he's a little slow developing right now, but we got to worry about J.C. Treader retiring in the next 3 or 4 or 5 seasons. So having him develop, or having the option of not wanting to re-sign Treader in the future, if we can get this guy into the 80s while he's on the bench, this is going to be quite good for this team. So we're already getting the line of the future together with Jedrick Wills. Hopefully we get some more pieces together in this draft, but let's upgrade his agility. So he's 71 overall backup center now. His run block awareness and run block finesse both went up, which is great. Now we got to get his pass block. That should be the major focus on him. He needs to learn how to pass block because he's a 33 ranked center in the league. So he's just short of being starter quality. Like he could pretty much back up, be the number 2 on any team right now, maybe the number 1 in some situations. So his lead block is an 89. That's why I see potential in him, especially with the 85 impact blocking and the 79 awareness. So the dude's got potential to be great. We just need to invest time in him. At 6'1", 302, he's going to be a great product in our future. So we'll keep working on him. He might even start getting some special time in our in training. Team's still an 86 overall, 89 offense, 84 defense. We'll take a look at the overall team stats now. Baker Mayfield now on the season sitting at 2,238 passing yards, 73% completion, 17 touchdowns, and 17 interceptions. While that looks terrible to most, Baker Mayfield about week 4 had about 13 or 14 of those interceptions. We're sitting at week 11 right now. So he's been bang off clean since the early part of the season. He's only taken 19 sacks in these 10 games as well. So those numbers compared to last year where he took about 45, significantly lower. So we got to take care of that and keep that going forward. Baker's averaging a 92.5 passer rating and 8.4 yards per completion, or per attempt, which is pretty good. Rushing, Nick Chubb obviously still leading the team. After missing 4 games, he has 837 rushing yards and 138 attempts, 7 touchdowns, and averaging 119.6 yards per game. He's not put the ball in the ground once, and neither is his backup. I'd like to say that fumbling the ball this season has been a non-factor. We've put the ball on the ground as a team 3 times, and I don't think we've lost any of them. So that being said, that's actually a really, really good source of pride there with this team. Jamal Williams, our backup running back, 87 carries for 495 yards and 4 touchdowns. He's averaging just shy of 50 yards a game on the ground. Andy Janovich saw an early role this season in the rushing game as halfback 2, actually. And because of that, has 30 carries this season for 124 yards and a touchdown. And 7 broken tackles, 50 yards after contact. Like, dude's getting some love shown to him throughout the season. Not as much as last season, maybe, but we can definitely improve on that. Baker, whereas most people who have ever watched my streams know that Baker Mayfield is a rushing quarterback for me, it's not been so much this year. Baker is 27 carries for 112 yards, no touchdowns and a fumble. So really hasn't been a factor in the run game, but again, when you got a guy like Nick Chubb and this stud diamond in the rough in Jamal Williams, you really don't even need to risk it with your quarterback anymore. We've got a few other guys who've carried the ball this season, nobody of significant note. Laviska Shenault, only other person who scored a touchdown this season on the ground, who had his only carry. 1 carry, 15 yards and a touchdown. Even though it's saying he's got a fumble, he must have fumbled on a catch. Receiving for this team has been interesting as well because there hasn't been a really dominant offensive presence with the pass game this year. We're ranked in the bottom half of the league. I mean, we usually do. Passing isn't a predominant focus with our team. So leading our receivers is Jarvis Landry through 10 games with 46 catches, 590 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Austin Hooper has 38 receptions for 38 receptions for 379 yards and 4 touchdowns. Taylon Taylor in his increased role, 25 receptions for 325 and 3 touchdowns. Seth Williams in his rookie year has 21 receptions for 242 and a touchdown. So he's going to see an increased role as he increases his stats. Right now he's just a little slow and his catching isn't elite yet. As you saw during the game, he had his drop. His route running still needs some significant improvement. Nick Chubb out of the backfield, 23 receptions for 235, no touchdowns. Laviska Shenault, his first year with the team, hasn't produced as well as we would have hoped. 14 receptions for 197 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Andy Janovich has, again, seen an increased role due to injuries this year. He has 15 receptions for 129 and 4 touchdowns receiving this year. So the dude out of the tight end or the fullback position has gotten some love. David Njoku, backup tight end, also 8 catches for 93 and 3 touchdowns. The backup running back, Jamal Williams, 6 for 37. Harrison Bryant, 3 for 35. Rashard Higgins has not actually received a single pass this year. That's of note. He may be frustrated come the end of the year and may actually be seeking a trade. So if anybody needs a wide receiver, definitely let a dude know. Blocking wise, as far as sacks taken, it's all come from the right side of the line. Our sacks given up leader is Jack Conklin. Out of the 19 sacks we've taken, 10 have been given up by him. 3 have been given up by Wills. Excuse me. Three have been given up by Wills, 2 by Treader, 1 by Batonio, and 1 by Teller. So 11 sacks have been given up by the right side of the line. The rest has come from the middle and the left. And, for a dude in his, second year, Jedrick Wills to only give up 3 sacks through 10 games, and Wyatt Teller in his third year to only give up 1. Batonio in his 7th only giving up 1. And here you have Jack Conklin, this supposed stud at the right tackle, and he's giving up 1 per game. It's incredibly frustrating to watch. Defense is a bit of a surprise this year, and it's actually, by far and away, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah is our tackle leader, our tackles for a loss leader by leaps and bounds. He is... Let me confirm this before I... Yeah, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah leads the defense with 52 total tackles. 35 of them solo, 11 tackles for a loss. No sacks, however. I mean, we can live with that, but he's been focused on stopping the run game. Those 11 tackles for a loss are significant, as this has allowed our rush defense on the right side to thrive, like, significantly. He has 3 interceptions in that position. He's got 4 deflections. He's allowed 9 catches, but, in his rookie year, we're willing to accept that. He's forced a fumble. And yeah, he's got 511 downs played. So rookie year, this kid is looking like he could be the future of this team, along with Patty Fisher, who's starting to make some plays as he's seeing more field time. Terrence Mitchell is second on the team in tackles. He also has 3 sacks and 3 tackles for a loss to go with it out of the fucking cornerback position. Cornerback 3 at that. He also has 4 deflections as well as 6 catches allowed on the season through 10 games. Not bad for what he is. Ronnie Harrison, 40 tackles, 3 tackles for a loss, 2 picks. I believe one of them went for a touchdown. Yeah, he's got a touchdown on defense. He's only allowed 2 catches this entire season. I'm pretty sure they were both this game, if we're going to be honest. So he's been pretty elusive. Greedy Williams also doing quite well. 4 interceptions, 37 tackles, 4 tackles for a loss, 2 sacks, 7 deflections to only 4 catches allowed on the season through 10 games. Greedy Williams, just quite a lockdown corner this year. Sheldon Richardson's been doing great on defense, as is Myles Garrett. Both of them have over 5 sacks, 5 and 5.5 respectively. 8 and 5 tackles for a loss, respectively, with Sheldon Richardson having 8, impressively enough. Myles Garrett's actually allowed a catch on him, but he has forced 2 fumbles, and Richardson has recovered one of those. He took that for 24 yards, which is pretty freaking impressive, do you say so? Denzel Ward also on defense, quite impressive, 33 tackles and 5 interceptions. 12 deflections and 11 catches allowed. So he's been burnt a little bit this season, but he also has been on coverage with people like Hollywood Brown and others this year. So it's not necessarily fair to say that he's been getting burnt, but he's been facing elite talent. So he just needs to get a little bit better, and that won't happen anymore. He also has a touchdown on defense. Carl Joseph in the safety / sub linebacker role has been doing quite well as he does fit the role at 5'10", 200. He is kind of a hybrid, as it's a weird size for a strong safety, I believe, to be 5'10". Correct me if I'm wrong. But 31 tackles, 3 tackles for a loss, 3 deflections, and 4 catches allowed. No touchdowns. Grant Delpit, the leader of the secondary, obviously, this year is 31 tackles, 7 interceptions, 10 deflections, and only allowed 3 catches this entire year. I believe he's got a few defensive touchdowns to go along with. Just 1? Okay. But that man, is a staple in the future. He's only in his 2nd year. Jacob Phillips has been doing great. And then let's just quickly focus on Asante Samuel Jr. 17 tackles, 1 tackle for a loss, and 1 interception in his rookie year out of Florida State. He's doing quite well. He's got 2 deflections, 4 catches allowed through 10 games, and he's on the field a good bit, not all the time. He's getting about half the defensive reps, as he is cornerback number 3. So if we're running out of the 3-4, he's not going to be on the field. Looking down, Patty Fisher's had some limited playing time this year, but in the time that he's been on the field, he does have 12 tackles, 4 for a loss, a deflection, and a catch allowed on the year. So we need to get him some more reps because Patty does have potential. Scrolling through the defense, nobody else has a touchdown. Our kicking game has been moderately suspect this year. It's not been great, not been bad. Cody has had some bad misses, though. He's 16 of 20 on the year, 80%, long of 54, 31 of 32 on the extra points. But he has missed some crucial field goals. He stepped up last game. We're definitely not re-signing him. I feel like we can find better talent in the draft or free agency this offseason. Jamie Gillian, we've only punted 14 times in 10 games this year, so I'm very proud of that point. 45 yards, 0.8 per attempt, averaging 41.1 net. He's only kicked 2 touchbacks and pinned 5 inside the 20, so pretty decent percentage if you've only punted 14 times. If he's pinned 5, down inside the 20s, so that's a healthy percentage. Kick returns and punt returns are pretty bogus for me always. But yeah, that was the stream, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you.